Okay, boys and girls, today's our last day to learn about the regions of Georgia. We're going to learn about our last region today. So we are going to learn to locate and describe the major geographical regions of Georgia. All right, our standard says that we can locate and compare the geographic regions of Georgia. All right, those regions are the Blue Ridge, Piedmont, Coastal Plain, Ridge and Valley, and the Appalachian Plateau. Our essential question is down at the bottom in red. How do I identify and compare the 5 regions of Georgia? All right, how many regions of Georgia are there? Yes, there are 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You guys know the songs there for you to go back and look at later. And you know this is for you to review. All right, here are the 5 regions. A, B, Appalachian Plateau, Blue Ridge Mountains, Valley in the middle, down to the Piedmont, into the coastal plains. Okay, we live in what region? In the coastal plain region. That's right. So we have it circled because we live in that region. All right, so the first region we learned about was the coastal plain region. All right, this is the flat land. It has different types of land. There is some swampy land down here near Okefenokee area. All right, we have beach area. And then we have lots of flat area with rich soil for the farming, like in the area we live in. The coastal plain is the what region? The largest region. The land is flat with rich sandy soil. And remember, we said that helps with farming here. There are many farms in this region. Some crops are peanuts, pecans, and peaches. Okay. Then we go up to the middle, the center of Georgia, and that region is the Piedmont region. This region is known for having rolling hills. All right, so the land starts to go up and down, have some rolling hills in that area. It's also known to be the home of our capital, which is Atlanta, Georgia. All right. Atlanta is the capital. It is in the Piedmont. It is known for the rolling hills. You start to see mountains in this area. Faults, and the ground is made of red clay in this area. All right. The most people live in the Piedmont region. That means it has the highest population. It has rolling hills and red clay soil. The capital of Georgia, Atlanta, is in this region, the Piedmont region. All right, then we learned about the Blue Ridge Mountains, right up in the northeast corner. All right, we're in the mountains. It says it in the name. All right, this region is in the northeast corner of Georgia. It has the largest mountain range and also has the highest point in Georgia. It's called Brasstown Bald. So the highest mountain in Georgia is in the Blue Ridge Mountains. It is called Brasstown Bald. The climate in the winter can be very cold. It can also snow here, which is different from the region that we live in. All right, yesterday we learned about ridge and valley, or valley and ridge. You can change it either way. All right, remember we talked about the ridge is the long strip of mountain peaks up high. And then the down low places down at the bottom is called the what, guys? The valley, where you have the river. All right, the Valley and Ridge region is in North Georgia. It's between the Blue Ridge and the Appalachian Plateau regions. All right, you have ridges of mountains that are separated by low valley places. And remember, we said those were caused by erosion. A ridge is a long, narrow chain of mountains. A valley is at the bottom of the mountain. The soil is rich in the ridge and valley and good for farming. Remember, we said they were able to grow corn and wheat in this area of Georgia. All right, now our last region, and this is the most unique of all. Now look how cool, guys. You won't want to miss this video. Now look at how neat the land looks here. This is called Appalachian Plateau. That small little place that's left. All right. So what is a plateau? A plateau is a high tableland that is elevated over surrounding lower lying areas. A plateau can be distinguished from a mountain by its flat top. So if you'll look back, right on the picture, these are plateaus. You've got big, high places, but do they point up like a mountain? See, they're flat. Right, that's a plateau. It looks almost like a tabletop. It doesn't point up in a peak like a mountain. That's what makes this region special. All right, now this region of Georgia is in the northwest corner. It's just the edge. It's really, really small. So we know just by looking, this is the smallest region in Georgia. All right, but it is one of the most scenic. That means it's one of the most beautiful places to go and look at. All right, there are a couple of places that are beautiful to look at. In the video attached, there's a place called Cloudland Canyon, and it is beautiful. The plateaus are absolutely beautiful, and it almost looks like a fog. You're so high up in that place. Also, Lookout Mountain is in that area. All right, that's also the picture on the front is Lookout Mountain. All right, it's made, this area has a lot of sedimentary rock. All right. In this area, mining was very popular. But this area of Georgia is not good for farming because the soil is very acidic. It's not something, the soil is not good for farming. The plants can't live there. So let's look at some pictures. All right, this is an example of what coal looks like, something you would mine for. That's coal. All right, this is a picture from Cloudland Canyon. And do you see how they come up, but they don't make a point like a mountain? They're just flat on top. That is a plateau. All right, this is a picture from coal mining from a long time ago. And they actually did coal mining in this area of Georgia. All right, this is what limestone looks like. It's found in this area. It says the Appalachian Plateau is made of sedimentary material. Now look how cool this plant is. I love this plant. All right, it's called lady slipper or moccasin flower. All right, it is an orchid that is found in the Appalachian Plateau. So you can't find these flowers just everywhere. It's a native flower to that area. Isn't it beautiful? All right. So let's look at what we have. The Appalachian Plateau is the blank region, winter, flat, or smallest. Smallest region. It is the smallest region in Georgia. A plateau is an area of high blank land. Winter land or flat land? Flat. Remember I said it's not pointy like a mountain. It's flat on top, almost like a table. The Appalachian Plateau is cold in the winter. Yes, it's like the rest of the mountain areas. It is cold during the winter time. That's right. All right, don't forget to watch the video, guys. You will learn a lot about this area from the video and actually get to see some really cool examples of what plateaus look like in this area. All right, now some activities you're going to do for practice today. Your test this week is going to have you labeling the regions of Georgia. So you need to practice labeling this map. Click and drag the region to the correct area. We're going to go over it in tomorrow's lesson. All right, on this one. All right, it says location. That means where is each of these located? All right, locations are on the left side. We've got northern Georgia between the Plateau and Blue Ridge, northeast corner of Georgia, northwest Georgia, center of Georgia, region in the south of Georgia along the coast. Then we have the description. That means tells us about that region. We've got largest region, ridges separated by valleys, smallest region, rolling hills and red clay, has the largest mountain range and highest point. All right, you'll go down. Blue Ridge, where is it located? Describe it. Coastal Plain, where is it located? Describe it. Piedmont, where is it located? And describe it. Appalachian Plateau, where is it located? And describe it. Ridge and Valley, where is it located? And describe it. And then there's one last slide you're going to do. And guys, you can look back at any of your study guide or this file to help you answer those questions. All right, what region do you live in? You will click right here to type your answer. All right, tell about the features of your region. That means tell me something you know about the region of Georgia that we live in. Tell me something you've learned about where we live in Georgia. What's something you know about our region? Okay, just write a couple of sentences here to tell me that you understand your Georgia regions. All right, and once you do that, you'll be done for today. Make sure you know these regions well enough you can identify them on the test. Practice your study guide as well. Remember, your study guide is hooked in. I also have your study guide. Give me just a second, guys. This thing is not doing what I want it to do. Under resources. So let me pull it up. Here it is, Georgia Region Study Guide. It says end of unit. And there it is again if you're missing it. All right, so if you study everything here, you'll be prepared. All right, after this week, we're going to add on some important rivers in Georgia. So we need to really have these regions down this week before we move on to the rivers. All right, if you have any questions, please let me know.